Today we will explore a clear and friendly story written in B2 English to help you improve your language skills while learning about the long journey of a famous global company. This story follows its beginnings, growth, challenges, and modern developments, all told in simple English that supports vocabulary building and reading practice. As you read each part, you can observe sentence patterns, useful expressions, and descriptive language that makes storytelling easier to understand. Let's begin. The origin of the company began in a modest American town where two brothers opened a small restaurant with a practical idea: serve simple food quickly, consistently, and at an affordable price. Their early kitchen was organized like a production line, allowing workers to prepare meals with impressive speed. This method reduced waiting times and attracted customers who appreciated efficiency during busy days. The restaurant soon became known for its smooth operations, clean environment, and predictable quality, which set it apart from many other local diners. As the business grew, the founders understood that people value reliability. Customers returned not only for the food, but also for the sense of comfort that came from knowing exactly what they would receive. The bright sign outside the restaurant became a symbol of familiarity, guiding travelers and locals alike. Families visited during weekends. Students stopped by after school, and workers came during short breaks. The restaurant became woven into daily routines, forming a connection that went beyond a simple meal. The company's success attracted the attention of an ambitious businessman who believed the concept could reach far beyond a single location. His vision was to expand the brand quickly across the country using a franchise model. Each new branch would follow strict guidelines to ensure the same experience everywhere. Cleanliness, friendly service, and fast delivery became essential rules that every franchise owner had to respect. This system created a strong foundation for nationwide growth. As new restaurants opened, the brand began shaping modern fast food culture. The menu was carefully designed to include items that were easy to prepare and consistent in taste. The layout of each kitchen followed the same structure, allowing workers to perform tasks efficiently even during the busiest hours. The company also invested heavily in training, teaching employees clear procedures that helped maintain high standards. These efforts built trust with customers, who came to rely on the brand while traveling through unfamiliar towns. During this period of growth, marketing played an important role. Television commercials, colorful posters, and cheerful mascots helped the brand become instantly recognizable to people of all ages. Children were especially drawn to the bright visuals, and families appreciated the welcoming atmosphere of the restaurants. Over time, the brand became more than a place to eat. It became part of popular culture. Whether along highways, in shopping centers, or in city centers, the golden arches symbolize quick comfort and dependable service, marking the beginning of a global journey that would soon reach far beyond its American roots. As the company continued to expand across the United States, the leadership realized that maintaining consistency was its greatest strength. Every new restaurant followed the same guidelines, from the design of the building to the arrangement of the kitchen equipment. This visual and operational uniformity made the brand instantly recognizable. Customers could travel from one state to another and still enjoy the same products, served in the same quick and organized manner. This reliability built strong loyalty, and people began to trust the brand as a dependable option wherever they went. The company's supply system also evolved during this stage. To guarantee quality and speed, the organization created long-term partnerships with farmers, bakers, and food producers. These suppliers had to follow strict rules about safety and freshness. By controlling each step of the process, from ingredients to preparation, the company ensured that its meals tasted the same at every location. This careful structure became a model for the entire fast food industry, showing how coordinated systems could support large-scale success. Innovation became another important part of the company's identity. While the basic menu stayed simple, new items were introduced to satisfy changing tastes. These additions were carefully tested before becoming permanent. Packaging also improved, making it easier for customers to take their meals on the go. The company paid attention to small details, understanding that these details help create a smooth experience. Over time, these innovations became expected features of modern quick-service restaurants. Outside the restaurants, the company built a strong presence in communities. It sponsored local events, supported youth activities, and created charitable programs that help families in need. These actions strengthened the brand's image as a friendly and reliable neighbor. Many customers developed emotional connections to the restaurants, remembering happy visits during childhood or family trips. This sense of community involvement helped the company grow not only as a business, but also as a cultural symbol. By the time the company prepared for international expansion, it had created a powerful system that combined consistency, innovation, and community values. The leadership understood that entering new countries required careful planning. They studied local cultures, eating habits, and expectations to ensure that the brand would fit naturally into each new environment. This global vision marked the next major chapter in the company's journey, setting the stage for its transformation from a national favorite into one of the most recognizable brands in the world. When the company began expanding beyond the United States, it faced an entirely new set of challenges. Each country had its own traditions, flavors, and expectations, so the leadership approached this step with patience and research. Before opening a single restaurant, they studied local diets carefully and learned what ingredients were popular in the region. This allowed them to adapt the menu without losing the core identity that made the brand successful. The goal was to offer something familiar yet respectful of cultural differences, creating a balance that appealed to local customers. In many countries, the company introduced regional specialties that quickly became popular. These menu items reflected the tastes, spices, and food customs of each area, demonstrating the brand's ability to listen and respond. At the same time, the classic products remain available, giving travelers and longtime fans a sense of comfort far from home. By blending international consistency with local creativity, the company strengthened its global presence and gained the trust of diverse communities. International expansion also required building strong relationships with local workers. Training programs were adapted to different languages and cultural expectations, ensuring that employees understood not only the company's procedures, but also the importance of friendly service. Restaurants became places where young people gained their first job experience, learning teamwork, responsibility, and customer care. This connection to the local workforce helped the company integrate into each society more naturally. As the brand spread across continents, its global supply chain grew more complex and efficient. New partnerships with local farms and producers ensured that ingredients met the company's high standards while supporting regional economies. This approach also reduced transportation distances, helping maintain freshness and lowering costs. With each new restaurant, the system became more refined, allowing the company to deliver reliable quality even thousands of kilometers from its original home. The company's international presence soon made it a global icon. Its restaurant could be found in airports, busy city squares, small towns, and tourist destinations. For many travelers, spotting the golden arches became a sign of familiarity in unfamiliar places. While each country added its own flavor, the brand kept its promise of fast, consistent service. This combination of global reliability and local adaptation became the foundation for the company's success in the modern world, paving the way for future growth and continued evolution as the company settled into its role as a global brand. It faced increasing expectations from customers who were becoming more aware of health, environment, and quality. People wanted meals that fit modern lifestyles, so the company began updating its menu with lighter options, fresh ingredients, and clearer nutritional information. Salads, fruit items, and alternatives to traditional favorites appeared gradually. These changes demonstrated the company's willingness to evolve while still maintaining convenience and speed that defined its identity. Environmental responsibility also grew into an important priority. The leadership introduced new packaging designed to reduce waste and encourage recycling programs in many restaurants. Energy-efficient equipment, improved waste management, and careful water usage became part of daily operations. In some regions, the company partnered with local organizations to support environmental protection efforts. These actions helped build a more responsible image and showed that even large companies could contribute positively to global challenges. Inside the restaurants, technology began transforming the customer experience. Self-service kiosks allowed people to customize their orders more easily, while mobile apps made it possible to place and collect meals with minimal waiting time. Drive-through systems improved with digital screens and faster communication between staff and customers. These innovations helped the company remain competitive in a rapidly changing market where convenience and speed were more important than ever. The design of the restaurants also changed over time. Early locations were simple and functional, but modern restaurants aimed to create a more comfortable and welcoming atmosphere. Softer lighting, improved seating, and open spaces encouraged customers to stay longer and enjoy their meals at a relaxed pace. These updates made the brand feel more modern and adaptable, attracting families, students, workers, and travelers with different needs and expectations. Through all these improvements, the company continued to focus on training and supporting its employees. Updated manuals, digital tools, and new learning programs helped staff perform their tasks with confidence. Managers were encouraged to create positive work environments where teamwork and respect were central values. As a result, many workers developed valuable skills that helped them advance in their careers, either within the company or in new opportunities. This strong internal culture became another pillar of the company's long-term success. As the company entered the digital age, its ability to adapt became even more important. Online ordering platforms gained popularity, and customers expected smooth, fast service through their phones. In response, the company launched improved mobile apps that allowed users to browse menus, place customized orders, and collect their meals without standing in long lines. These digital tools also included reward systems that encouraged repeat visits, connecting customers to the brand in new and convenient ways. Delivery services soon became another major focus. Many people preferred meals brought directly to their homes, workplaces, or hotel rooms. To meet this demand, the company formed partnerships with delivery platforms and expanded its own delivery network in some regions. Special packaging was developed to keep food warm and fresh during transport, ensuring that customers received a meal that matched the quality they expected in the restaurant. This new service quickly became a significant part of the company's modern business strategy. Social media also influenced how the company communicated with the public. Instead of relying only on traditional advertising, the brand began using online platforms to share updates, promote new products, and interact with customers. Short videos, creative images, and seasonal campaigns helped the company stay visible in a fast-changing digital world. This direct communication allowed the brand to reach younger audiences and respond quickly to trends and feedback. At the same time, researchers and food developers worked behind the scenes to explore new ingredients and improve existing recipes. The goal was to offer products that balanced taste, convenience, and health expectations. In some regions, plant-based options were added to the menu, giving customers more choices and acknowledging growing interest in alternative proteins. These innovations kept the brand relevant to modern consumers who valued variety and responsible choices. While technology and new ideas shaped the future, the company continued to honor the simple principles that guided its early days: cleanliness, consistency, and efficiency. Every restaurant aimed to provide the same reliable service that had defined the brand for decades. This bala NCE between tradition and innovation allowed the company to remain strong in a highly competitive industry. Even as trends changed and new challenges appeared, the organization stayed committed to offering comfortable, accessible meals for people from all walks of life. As the company expanded further, it paid closer attention to the different cultures and social habits that shaped customer behavior around the world. In regions where people preferred slower, more relaxed meals, the restaurants introduced quieter seating areas and redesigned dining spaces to encourage comfort. In faster-paced cities, the company focused on rapid service, efficient layouts, and clear ordering systems that help customers move quickly through their busy schedules. This ability to adjust to local rhythms became one of the company's strongest advantages. Education and career development also became important parts of the brand's mission. Many employees, especially young workers, gained their first job experience in the company's restaurants. To support them, the organization created training programs that taught communication, time management, leadership, and customer service. Some regions even established scholarship programs or partnerships with schools, helping workers continue their studies. By offering opportunities for growth, the company built loyalty and created a positive reputation as an employer. In addition to employee development, community involvement continued to play a key role in the company's identity. Restaurants participated in local festivals, supported sports teams, and contributed to charity events. In many countries, the organization opened foundations that helped children and families facing difficult situations. These programs strengthened the bond between the brand and the communities it served, showing that the company cared about more than just business success. Quality control remained a constant priority. Regular inspections ensured that every restaurant met high standards in safety, hygiene, and service. The supply chain was monitored closely to guarantee freshness and consistency in every ingredient. Even as the network of restaurants grew into the tens of thousands, the company maintained strict guidelines that helped preserve the trust of its customers. This attention to detail reassured people that they would receive the same dependable experience no matter where they were. The company also adapted its architecture and interior design to reflect changing expectations. Older buildings were renovated with modern materials, natural colors, and energy-efficient lighting. Outdoor seating became more common, offering customers a pleasant place to enjoy their meals in good weather. These improvements created a friendlier, more open atmosphere that appealed to both new visitors and longtime fans. The refreshed designs helped the company stay contemporary and attractive in a competitive global market. As global competition increased, the company continued refining its strategies to stay relevant in a market full of new dining choices. One major effort focused on balancing speed with quality. While fast service remained a defining feature, customers also valued freshness and care in meal preparation. In response, the company introduced updated kitchen systems that allowed workers to prepare items more efficiently while keeping ingredients crisp and flavorful. These innovations created a smoother workflow and helped restaurants maintain high standards during rush hours. The company also explored new methods of sustainability. Many locations installed energy-saving appliances, reduced unnecessary packaging, and improved recycling practices. In some regions, restaurants source ingredients from local farms to shorten transportation distances. These actions not only supported environmental goals, but also strengthened relationships with nearby communities. By committing to responsible practices, the company aimed to show that large organizations could contribute positively to the health of the planet. Customer comfort received growing attention as well. Modern restaurants offered areas for families, students, and remote workers. Some locations added charging outlets, free Wi-Fi, and more comfortable seating, turning the space into a place where people could relax, study, or work. This shift reflected a broader change in society, where restaurants were no longer used only for quick meals, but also for social gatherings and personal time. Creating a welcoming environment helped attract a wider variety of customers. As dining habits changed, the company experimented with new formats. Urban areas saw the rise of smaller, compact restaurants designed for quick takeaway orders, while suburban regions welcomed larger spaces with playgrounds and outdoor areas. In some airports and train stations, the company introduced express counters that focused only on the most popular items. This flexibility allowed the brand to fit into many different environments without losing its core identity. Throughout these developments, the company continued to build on its reputation for consistency. Customers expected a familiar taste and experience, whether they visited a restaurant in their hometown or traveled halfway around the world. By combining modern technology, environmental responsibility, and customer-focused design, the company strengthened the promise that had guided it since its earliest days. This commitment prepared the organization for the next chapter of its long global journey. Part 8. As the company moved into its latest stage of growth, it focused on strengthening its global identity while preparing for future. Leadership teams studied new trends, such as healthier lifestyles, digital convenience, and environmental awareness, to guide long-term planning. They understood that customers expected more than quick meals. They wanted responsible choices, modern technology, and a brand that adapted to their changing expectations. This understanding shaped the company's strategy as it looked ahead to the next generation of customers. Technology continued to influence operations in powerful ways. Artificial intelligence helped predict busy hours, organize kitchen tasks, and reduce food waste. Improved mobile systems allowed customers to personalize their meals with great detail, creating a smoother and more satisfying experience. Some restaurants tested voice-assisted ordering and advanced drive-through lanes that recognized frequent customers and prepared their favorites more efficiently. These developments showed how innovation could strengthen both speed and quality. Around the world, the company deepened its commitment to local communities. Special programs supported education and healthcare and emergency relief during difficult times. In many regions, restaurants provided safe spaces for families and offered assistance when natural disasters or economic challenges affected neighborhoods. This ongoing dedication helped the brand remain a trusted presence, not just a place to eat, but a reliable part of daily life for millions of people. The global supply network also evolved with new standards for fairness and sustainability. Farmers and producers worked closely with the company to follow ethical guidelines that protected workers and preserved natural resources. Ingredients were monitored more carefully to ensure safety and freshness, while transportation systems were redesigned to reduce their impact on the environment. These improvements reinforced the company's goal of building a responsible and sustainable future. Looking forward, the company aimed to maintain the balance that had defined its success for decades. It continued to combine tradition with innovation, offering familiar comfort while embracing modern expectations. From its early days as a small restaurant to its position as one of the world's most recognizable brands, the company's journey showed how simple ideas, speed, consistency, and care could grow into something global. As it entered the next chapter, it carried its core values with it, ready to serve new generations with the same dependable spirit that shaped its remarkable history. This complete story shows how a small idea can grow into a powerful international brand by adapting, improving, and listening to the world around it. By reading in B2 English, you strengthen your vocabulary, grammar awareness, and confidence in understanding longer texts. If you continue studying with stories like this, your English will become more natural and flexible over time. Keep reading, keep practicing, and keep discovering new ways to learn English with stories.